Welcome back to my Cobra Lash Assassin. Uh, let's see. Last time I beat the boss of Act 6 and it took a long time. And I realized how weak my attacks are. So I was able to upgrade my claw a little bit. It still didn't feel too good. I played around with different supports. I went and farmed a little bit to gain some levels. I got something on the tree. Hold on. Down here, where attacks fire an additional projectile, so now I do 2 projectiles. The issue is I find that Cobra Lash is great for clearing, but it really struggles on single target damage, and firing an additional projectile doesn't really help with that, but thought it might, so I gave it a try. And then I also got this where it says monsters cannot block your attacks, because I found that if I did encounter a monster that was blocking, I couldn't really get past it. I think that's all that I took on here, except for I also ran the lab. I'm only level 56 or 57. Like I'm just at the level to run the lab, and usually I try to over level, but I did it. It was tough. I did not do a lot of damage to Azaro. However, I got a acceleration shrine, which gave me an amazingly fast attack. And I was able to just hit him with so many projectiles. So even though each one was doing like a fraction of a point of damage, right, by hitting him so often, so frequently, and so quickly, I was able to beat him. And I just had to dodge his attacks and stuff. So I took this, Opportunistic, which gives me 20% more damage while there's at most 1 rare or unique enemy nearby. So if I encounter a rare out there, I'm doing at least 20% more damage. But if I encounter 2 or more, then I don't do the more damage. Instead, I take 20% less damage. So that's helpful too. And then usually when I'm fighting a boss, there'll only be 1 until I get to the Linares. If I get there with this, I'm skeptical, if I'm being honest. The single target is pretty weak on this. And even as I leveled up this character before, I only got past the first Katava, so I hadn't gotten this far with it, right? It felt fine then, but it does not feel fine right now. So I'm hoping with all these things that I just did. I also went and I got the map from the crypt. I was just trying out different things as I went through here just to see how things felt, and just trying to kill every enemy and level. So I'm going to go back now to the crossroads, and then I'll go up into here.
That was fun.
So I'll show you to the supports that I've switched around. For a while I was trying out Elusive, but the gem gives an extra like little bit of crit chance, but I don't feel like it was enough to make a difference. And I was getting the Elusive buff, but that just makes you move a bit quicker. But then it immediately starts like decreasing. It's like it starts at 30% and then it just goes down until it gets to 0. So it's and you get a 15% chance to avoid all damage, and then that also goes down to 0 as it ticks down from 100 to 0 or whatever. So however the mechanic works, it was okay, but I was trying to get something that would actually give me a little bit more damage at least. So right now I'm trying out another red gem. I had to kind of use a bunch of chromatics and roll something. So I'm using Hallow Support, which Hallow Support attacks made against enemies affected by Hallowing Flame gain 25% of physical damage as extra fire damage. Hallowing Flame is removed once an attack that benefits from this damage as extra is successfully made. Hallowing Flame lasts for 6 seconds and cannot benefit the one who inflicted it. So I don't know. I don't know if that does extra damage or not. It's worth a try. Things feel okay right now, you know, but this skill does do a great job at just clearing. I think it feels really nice against those types of mobs. And then I'm hoping that at least if I encounter a single rare now, I'll be doing 20% more damage. I mean, there's only a single rare. This is him. He's crit resistant and physical resistant, right? So I'm critting. I'm not doing physical, I'm doing chaos, but I don't know. I wouldn't imagine, because like my output is chaos damage, right? As you can see by me going right through that shield. So just because I have to convert physical to get there, if he's immune to physical, that shouldn't be affecting me, because what I'm ultimately delivering is chaos damage. So all of this, like these levels feel okay. Killing these mobs feel okay. Some rares feel okay. But all bosses they do not feel okay. I'll tell you, Azaro, I was doing about as much damage as I was doing to the Brine King, which wasn't much. I like having 2 projectiles now, because each one of them chains too, so that's nice. So it makes clearing even better, but I'm still severely struggling on single target. Now,
Hello to you. We have
I don't, you know, it's not like I came in with much of a plan other than that I tried this a little bit up until Katava on another build, and I thought, oh, this seems okay. There may be things I can do. Maybe there's another skill I can get that I'm definitely doing more damage than I was, so that's good. I'm leveling up. I'll put the map in. I guess I'll find out as I fight Malgaro here. If I can get past the Mirage monsters to even get to Malgaro. And Feeble. I mean, I'm using Despair right now. If I slot it in Feeble, let me see what it does. I just need to not be in danger of dying here. So, guess I'll level that up again. I still don't know if that's doing any good. It might be. I don't think it's reflected in here, because it seems to be like it does extra damage once you apply the buff to it. My chance to hit has come up. That's really good. My lightning guy's up. He's actually been up for a little bit, so that's nice. Alright, apparently I went in the exact opposite direction that I should have gone in. So I'm not optimistic for bossing, and unfortunately, like, to get through the campaign you have to fight a number of bosses, and this is probably the weakest I've ever felt in terms of bossing. I don't mean ever. I don't just mean like in Ruthless or with this league, or just ever. I don't think I've ever felt this weak for bossing. It's crazy how, you know, the skill can hold its own out here and do just fine, but the moment I get in front of something like a boss, it just, feels horrible. So, I'm gonna try and explore. When I look up Cobra Lash, like the way that people seem to build it, you know, it has heralds, it has these things that give flat damage, or they take advantage of the poison, and then eventually when they get, I don't know, certain uniques or something, they spec into crit. Like, I don't have any of those options, right? The poison immediately didn't feel good to me, so that's why I kind of thought, like, at least crit is something that I can potentially control. And I think I've got about a 30% chance to crit. I feel like 25, but then if I've got 3 power charges, it's probably up to 40 some odd %. I could be wrong though. Maybe I'm doing less than I thought. I don't know if this guy was like there and that was like, you know, there could be multiple uniques. That means I'm taking less damage. That could be why I was surviving that. Right claw. Oh yeah, let me show you my claw. I rolled this one. The last one I was doing was like 32 to 97 physical damage. This one's doing 52 to 130 plus 2 to 41 elemental. The elemental doesn't help that much, so really it's the physical that gets converted to chaos. So that's the stuff that really helps me. I've got another claw that does like a lot of fire damage, and it's like weaker than this one. So.
What is your desire?
Yeah, but it generally feels okay against the regular mobs. And I was actually getting into the habit of remembering to, you know, to apply the marks. As you can see, like it's not uncommon for me to have all 3 charges up there. Like all 3 types, right? Frenzy's, power, and endurance. So I know that's helping a little bit too. And I guess it's like the issue is that during bossing, I don't have that stuff usually unless I'm killing a lot of ads. And I don't know, I was killing a lot of ads with with the Brine King. But you know, whether any charges were up or not, I wasn't looking. I was too busy trying to avoid getting killed in the arena. But it definitely didn't feel like I was doing a lot of damage at all, so. You know, the reflection of this, I mean, there's a couple of things at play here. Number one, maybe this isn't really viable for Ruthless. That's possible. I'm not ready to accept that yet. It could be I don't know how to build it yet, right? And I don't know what's available on the tree. I've only looked at certain things. I've investigated a little bit. I kind of had a game plan. I thought that I'd be doing more damage with crits. I thought it would be feeling a bit better with the crit multi and critting more often. I think I do need to increase my crit. I think points. So clearly I've walked all the way around this whole thing, and there is a little pathway that goes to the next area that I just didn't quite go to the edge to see. Yeah, so let's take a look. I have no charges right now, so let's take a look. My main hand critical strike chance is 29.6, right? And that's with no charges. So if I get 3 charges, and I do intend to take another one, it's just I'm starved for points on the tree. There's so many things I want to put points into, and I thought that I'd try to you know, get these dual projectiles at least, so that I'm doing a little bit better that way. So prehistoric claw. Is that what I'm using? Yeah, prehistoric claw. Okay, so I found one at the vendor and I bought it, and then I rolled on it. I got lucky. I'll show you in a second here. Not only did I get, I rolled with one of the essences that gave me like 5 to 9 physical damage, so I got that. But the fact that I got the 41% increased physical on top of that was what really made this better. Otherwise, the old claw would have been better than this one. I got Culling Strike at least on crit, but yeah, I'd like to crit more often. 29%'s okay. I need power charges to get that even higher. I'd like to get that up to, you know, 50% before I even factor in the power charges if possible. That might not be possible. That's going a lot into crit on the tree. Yeah, I have no idea if the Hallow support is doing any good. I don't know. I have no idea. Let's try and figure it out. Alright, so if I can keep track of where Malagaro is. I can see when he's about to do that crap. This isn't going terrible as long as I don't mess up and, like, you know, get hit by a couple of Malagro's attacks. His tells are pretty obvious so far. And he's gonna do the other thing here. Alright, he's gonna attack me, I bet. Doing a lot of damage to this thing. I think I'm not used to seeing it that, whoa. That, whatever shield he keeps getting. Alright, so I got him down.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
I'd love to get Culling Strike on him now. Fuck's sakes, man. Things were going pretty well there. Oh, to the very end. Forgot this is a map too, so I thought that it'd just spawn at the door to his arena, but nope. Go out the portal of the map. He like phases in and out and stuff and teleports, so like he was fairly easy to keep track of most of that fight. Is he back to 100%? Oh no, good, good. There we go. Oh.
Our brutal construction.
Yes?
What did I pick up there? I got a 4 link. I'll keep that. Oh, that's another claw that I can roll. Dagger. A terrible claw. Alright.
Stay true to you.
Oh yeah, and feeble. I want to look at that. 10% reduced accuracy, so they're less likely to hit me. First, they deal less damage. So it really just makes me a little bit safer. As opposed to like making me do more damage. I need to do more damage is what needs to happen. So I've got 4 links. Pop this here. This claw. We'll put here the possibility of rolling on, but I don't think I'll get luckier than I got. Oh, 25% movement speed. I'll take those. I'm not going to wear them right now because I Need all the stuff that's on here, but those are still good boots. Right, I have no idea if Hollow Support is doing any good or not. Let's see. Take a look at the gem, I guess. So supported skills inflict Howling Flame on melee hit. I don't think I'm doing a melee hit. Yeah. Alright, so let's... The good news is apparently that wasn't helping at all. This just says on hit. So at least this should give me an extra 10%. There's it's either maim here. So 10% more physical damage. I think that will get converted into chaos. So that's good. The fact is, if I maim, enemies maimed take 10% increased physical damage, but because I'm not doing any physical damage, I don't think that benefits me. But the more physical damage does, because that happens on my side before the conversion, I believe. Let's take a look at this skill here. So the damage in town versus out of town is so ludicrous how different it is.
Venom.
Right, take a key. Now let's take a look at this here. So I'm doing 5,000 damage. I feel like I was doing 5,000 with the Hallowing Flame too. Alright, let's take a look here. I feel like there's some funny business going on.
Watch it. Be kind, if you can.
Go to my gems. Life gain on hit definitely won't help me. Chance to bleed is a possibility too. But because I'm not like speccing into bleeding, it's not helping. See, this is a melee one too, so that won't help me. Mana leech. I got this to drop too. Life gain on hit support. I got impale support. So I think impale takes like your last hit. It only works with physical, really. Where did my... I guess this is this here. Yeah, like I'm not gonna equip it. I just want to get there and take a look because I thought that I had the same feat damage on here or whatever. Right, so let's, I gotta move for it to... Okay, so 5,024 damage. If I take the maim support out, I'm doing 4,708. Okay. I thought for some reason I was already doing 5. You know what? I probably had some type of charge on me. Like a frenzy charge or a power charge or something, and that was influencing the damage number. Something's not on. I'm assuming it's this. There. My aura wasn't on. It might not have been on for the last fight, even. Yes, I would like to find some more support gems. I don't have a lot that I'm working with. I've got like the flat lightning and whatnot, but again, I'm not, you know, amplifying my elemental damage, so it's not going to help too much to have some flat LE damage. Like a little bit, sure, but not much. Ultimately, I'd like something that does physical damage, because that'll get converted to chaos. I don't know if there's another chaos gem that would help me. I've got vicious projectiles in there, so that's should be helping. Let's take a look here. So vicious projectiles again. So yeah, because I've got power charges, so 5/5, whatever. But if I take Vicious projectiles out. That's only doing like 400 extra damage. Right? A little bit more than Maim. What about the added chaos? So the added chaos is actually doing 1200 more damage. That's how impactful that gem is. This is fascinating to me because I don't really know this stuff. And even when I theory craft, like, I have assumptions that are wrong, and I find myself, you know, misusing things that they don't work the way that I think that they work and stuff. So I'm a little slow when it comes to like working some of these things out, but my eyes told me that this added chaos damage gem, I definitely want to keep that one. You know, even if I swap out the other ones for something better, I don't think I'll find something that's going to be better than that added chaos damage. Now, I've also been leveling it up. I haven't been leveling up Vicious Projectiles or Maim because I don't want to use them just on heroes. Now, I explained, I think in the last video or one of the videos, why I'm doing that, because I don't want to, you know, level up the gems and then have another build that I want to try that can't use the gem because it's too high level. And like, for example, the Vicious Projectile starts with 30% more damage. So that's already 30% more, right? Every time you level it up, it might go up 1. So it's 31% more, 32% more, right? But that 30% more is such a huge benefit that it's worth having just for that. The Chaos Damage gem is a little bit different because it's not giving a more multiplier. What it's giving is flat Chaos Damage, and it starts with low flat Chaos Damage and it goes up with every level. So leveling up that gem, two things. I mean, I don't intend to use it in any other way. Like in any other builds. I don't even know if anything else could take advantage of it. Not that I'm intending to use. But secondly, the fact that it's just giving the flat damage, right? I've actually been leveling it up, so I don't know. I think that that's the right thing to do with that gem, but I'm still not convinced that I should be leveling up something like Maim or Vicious Projectiles. Vicious Projectiles, it is, I think, appropriate for this build, but I'd like to potentially use it on a bow build that I'm going to try out too. And Maim, I would use that on a melee build. Like, you know, I don't have a lot of melee supports right now. I have close combat, Maim, and like chance to bleed. You know, I guess Impale too. But there's always the chance that something drops. I don't know what could drop that I would really be looking for to make this feel better.
Choose what you wish.
There's the possibility of, you know, respecking everything and going into poisons instead of crit, but I think you need different support gems for that. I've got Unbound Ailments. That's the name of it. But I don't have a lot of the other damage over time supports or whatever, so I don't think that would be a smart thing. I'm poisoning as it is, like every hit I can see green, and that's, you know, I'm not doing a lot of damage, but of the little damage that I'm doing, the poison's the littlest amount. But I mean, the damage is okay on these mobs. Even the blue things, they're going down fairly quickly. That's okay. So here's a unique. Look at the damage on that. That's going. That went very well. I don't know what the secret was there. That felt good. I wish I was always doing damage like that. I'm gonna take this, just because I am gonna doing a bow build next, so I'm more conscious of things that could help it. Yes, another thing that I found was that my totem.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
There we go. My whatever decoy totem. I hadn't been leveling it up because at some point, maybe it's just on the other character, whatever it is, I stopped leveling it at level 5, and I don't think I ever rectified that when I put it on this character, so therefore it's stuck down at level 5, which meant that I got destroyed fairly quickly. But I have been leveling that up, and now it's level 11, so it seems to have a lot more tankiness to it, so it can take more hits before it just disappears. Alright, so I'm going right to Ralakesh. This is probably going to be a very unfun fight. He does spawn a bunch of weird ads, so my chains can actually help out when there's a lot of ads, because it does bounce kind of back and forth between them. You know, and then some of the hits will also be going back and hitting the boss too, so...
What is your desire?
Well, these things can't block my hits now. That feels good. Superior Highborn Bow. 28 to 109. I don't know what, you know, level of bow that is or whatever, but I'll pick it up. I need to read that. Alright, I leveled up. I didn't know where to put points. I think I was kind of conflicted. I want to go more into crits. I think at this point. Let's take a look here. So there's all these nodes here. So both crit chance and crit multi, which they're accessible to me right now. They're not a spell, are they? Oh, it is spell. Good thing I didn't start to go into that. I didn't notice that it was spell, but I did think of it at least. So you know what? This might be a good node, because what I'm getting here is both crit chance and accuracy. Including some flat accuracy, and I think accuracy is something I want to build up a little bit more. You gain accuracy rating equal to my intelligence, or so 500 accuracy, -2 per level. So I don't know how many accuracy you get per level. I'll worry about that when I get there. I'm gonna put my points into here. So 94 and 85. Alright, get my lightning golem out. Alright, let's see how we go. So I got the wolf down at least. if I can get him to focus on the decoy totem. I'm doing alright damage to him. I mean, it's not good, but... Alright, I definitely don't want to get hit by his spears like that. Good, good. Alright, that went better than I was expecting.
I need more pockets.
Turn away the tyrant's face, and kingdom end without a trace. When you try to control...
Alright, let's go to the northern forest. So who's the boss of this act? Is it Aracali? See, I feel like I have to go into the Dread Thicket here and defeat the crazy moose. But I also didn't get the necklace from the Rogue Exile. I didn't get the necklace to put at that thing. I don't know what the reward is. It's probably just a piece of gear. And they're generally not that good, but... What am I fighting here? All right. Yeah, so I think my Ascendancy has helped, both when there's a single rare or unique. It makes me do more damage, and if there's more than one, it makes me take less damage, so both of those scenarios are good. See, this guy, I'm not doing a lot of damage to him. He's evasive. I don't know if that's what it is that I'm not able to hit him very well.
You've done well. What is your desire?
Silver jewel cache. You know what? Let's do it.
Come back alive.
I did a bronze jewel cache between these episodes, and I got one rare in that one. See, I can feel it. I can feel that when there's only one rare around, I'm doing more damage, so that's good. But here's the Rogue Exile again. So we dropped a Topaz Ring, an Onyx Amulet. I think the Onyx gives all attributes. So very rarely is it the one that you want to go with.
I need more pockets.
Forgot, I was already running out of space here. I don't need those gloves. I'll take a look at that wand now. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have a... I'm good on it. Alright, well I can pick up something that's 2x2. Okay, here's the jewel cache. So that proximity shield, I can't get through it. Right, there we go. Alright, so one rare and 4 magic ones. The magic ones you can re-roll with an alt, but it's not like I have a ton of alts anyway. But I like the gold one, because I like getting corrupted. Because then I know that I can corrupt them, but I'm not going to use like one of my 3 Val Orbs on corrupting a jewel.
The battle has been won.
Right, so I can see the way in. It's a dread thicket, I believe. Alright, it's two things. One, let's go clear out my inventory.
Hello.
So that's got a really good life, res, and projectile speed. I don't know if I would use that or not, but it's got 2 resists. Requires a high strength, but I could play a strength build. That's got good life, but nothing else. Some good, I don't feel like that's very good. Or that. Wow. Wow. These gloves have 109 to armor, so like flat armor is great, sure. 29% or 28% increased armor, so the whole, like the total armor rating on these gloves is 326. That's spectacular. It gives 122 to max life, 13 to lightning res, 19 to chaos res, gain 11 mana per enemy killed, and some stun and block recovery. These gloves are amazing. Wow. I like those.
Remember to live.
I'm going to put them in my spot for arrows here. I'm going to put them over here, because oftentimes the notable ones I'll put there. Oh, I meant to sell. Oh, okay, I meant to sell this bow, and then I realized I had quality, so I'm going to put it with my quality weapons, which I'll eventually sell for whatever these things, blacksmith whetstones and armor scraps if I ever remember to do it. Alright, well, got a big quad tab so I can keep the bows in there. This is a rare as well. I'll put it in my rares. Now these things, max lightning res, just some basic cold and lightning res, crit lightning skills, damage over time and mana regen. That's actually got 11 fire and cold res, 10 cold and lightning res, and the 15 increased damage with wands. I think that's like if you're using wands to attack. Yes, I did create a thing down here for jewels. And I also put this in it because I didn't have my second jewelry yet. So there we go. Alright, let's talk to Helena.
There's an Esme.
Goose necklace.
You true.
Get that.
Keep your wits about you.
Figure these guys have something to say too.
Into the most dreaded farewell.
I be missing. Here our ways divide.
Mirror apparently has something else to say.
Yes, fare you well.
I was just looking for the thing where I'm supposed to put the necklace. Sometimes it's before the dread thicket. Alright, let's go to the dread thicket. This isn't feeling great. Am I taking damage when those things fall on me? Is that what was doing the big damage there? Let's go get some more accuracy here. This also give me increased critical strike chance. The next one's really what I want here. So 95 and 86. This guy's unique. Let's do it's 50% more damage to him. Dude, I got a lot of bloods on me here. Alright, well, I'm clearly taking 20% less damage because there's more than one rare around here. I just feel like it too. I'm just standing here and tanking it mostly. I do like that ascendancy. That's nice. Whatever those nodes. This guy's doing more damage for sure.
What is your desire?
Right, because there's no rares. I'm not taking any reduced damage, so these things are still doing pretty good damage to me. Oh. Right, I think that's only my second firefly. Oh, I'm not going to go do the ROG thing. I don't like those. I have no idea how many fireflies I've found so far and how many are remaining. You see a couple of exclamation marks. I don't think that other one, even though it's near ROG, I don't think it's related to him. Alright, so my decoy totem is leveled up, my fire trap is leveled up, my ice golem is leveled up, and my chaos gem has leveled up. Yes, firefly.
Hello there. I'm Rog.
Guess I haven't talked to ROG yet. I mean, it is possible I could do this safely. For example, monsters penetrate 50. Oh no, penetrate. Okay. That's not safe. For second, regenerate life. That's not good because I don't feel like I kill quickly. All damage can ignite. See, this is what I mean. Right? If I've got a powerful build, sure, I'll do those things. Deliver the fireflies to Enoch. Good, we've got all the fireflies. So now we gotta go fight Moose. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. Okay, so there's like a pulsing effect. Plus he shoots across, or she shoots across stuff too. I definitely don't want to be like... Well, that pulsing is my own thing. Okay. I don't understand the mechanics to this fight at all. I know that sometimes I take damage over time. Enough to kill me at times. It doesn't feel bad. What? I don't even know what happened there. Like, I didn't even see that. This whole, like, bosses, like, getting their health back when you die, like... So, whoa! It seems like there's, like beams that shoot at me from like elsewhere. Yeah, so there's like those like she's completely ignoring my freaking totem. Like completely ignoring it. Why is that? Be nice if I could get to the Culling Strike situation. Do I have any health left here? Oh my gosh, man. I have no flasks.
You are like the be well.
Alright, he's gonna hit me as soon as I come back in. Maybe I can dodge. Come on, Culling Strike. There we go. Drop some boots.
Wrath call. Thus I release you from motherhood's rage. The tragedy.
I always find this weird because you have to go back out now to the zone that you left, and the map's probably reset. Yep. Well, hopefully the place where I have to plant the amulet, I can see the thing, that's good. I was gonna say, hopefully it's in this direction. So I don't want to have to backtrack. Can I get to it from over here, though? That's the question. Will this wrap around? So I'm going to get to the next waypoint, and I think that's where I'm going to stop.
Ready. What is your desire?
It's still not clear to me if early in the league, if those were just better in Ruthless and then they've nerfed them. Because I was getting uniques like fairly often. Like sometime I can take you and show you my SSF like Ruthless from Mirage. And granted, I've got one character that's in maps, but like I got a lot of uniques, right? That would just drop from the things when I was mules. Like always, by the time I got to like the ledge, I would generally have gotten one of the mirages that would give her unique. Got to the point where it was like preferable to run mules because I was almost guaranteed to get one near the beginning. But you know, if you took a character into Act 2, 3, 4, you might not find another one. But that's not happening now. So maybe that was a bug and they fixed it. Yeah, the causeway. So I'll go to the waypoint to the causeway here. Wanted to see if I could take that. What level am I now? I'm level 60. Bro, like, can I get more fucking poison being thrown at me? Like, just give me a little bit more. I feel like that wasn't quite enough. I kind of want to see the Mirage. I'm this close, I might as well take a look.
Choose what you
Body
wish.
armor. Right, can I make it to the waypoint without being hammered by poisons? Yes.
So the... Keep your wits about you.
I feel I have failed.
Didn't want to say it, but you kind of failed Roost. So what do I need on this build? I need strength for sure. Strength and intelligence, I guess.
Go with courage.
I greet you.
What do we got here? This just got some resists. Not much. It's got life and 2 resists. Well, that's unfortunate. That's got a nice life roll there, but everything else is trash. So there's no movement speed, ultimately.
Stay true to you.
The rares. I'm just rocking the mana regen right now, right? Yeah, I like the mana regen on that. Alright. Move all these over. And I will check out.
My help.
Oh, nope, I don't need a. Oh, I don't need a hideout.
Hello.
Purchase items. I don't know what would be considered a good bow at this point, but I'm just looking for numbers that are much bigger than the numbers I'm seeing. Here's a 5 socket. Unfortunately, it's not a 5 link. Another one. Oh, these claws. Look at this. You can spend 2 orbs of alteration on a claw that gives 26 to 68 damage. My claw does 52 to 130. Plus 2 to 41 lightning. It's crazy, man.
Keep your life to your own.
Alright, so I can take this point. Hold on, let me go to my hideout. So then I can actually get an accurate sense of my stats. Alright, so I've got a 95% chance to hit with an 86% chance to hit elusive enemies. If I take this here, it's going to give me a whole bunch of accuracy plus some more crit chance. Look at that, 100% with 93. That's what I wanted to see. Now, how can I tell what your accuracy is? Like, is it here and I'm just missing it? I see DPS, main hand, chance to hit. Main hand accuracy, 1495, okay. Alright, I don't know that I want to take anything in there. I feel like a little bit more life would be helpful at this point. To get this one, I gotta go all the way around and get all 4. There's some claw ones, but I gotta take 2 points to get over there. This will give me some crit chance and crit multi. Thought there was a life. Life? Yeah, this is life, but I gotta go down. What a ways to get it. %60 increased damage with claws against enemies that are on low life. That might help. Alright. Well, I feel better with the accuracy that I have there. Alright, well thanks for joining me. I think the next episode, hopefully we'll finish up Act 7 here, hoping that Aracali won't be too bad. And then go on to Act 8. I know what awaits me. And I'm not looking forward to the end of Act 9. But we'll deal with that when we get there. Thanks again, and please like and subscribe, and have yourself a good evening. Thank you. Bye-bye.